We're getting all buzzy here at Bazaar Shopping Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are at the Bazaar in Apricot and Lime, where we are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 3. And today on, where'd my graphic go? Meet the Fam. Still, we need a song for that. Meet the Fam. Today, we have Michelle and Alma with Sarasota Honey Company. They are such a welcome addition to the family, and we're going to learn more about their honey and their business and all things, you have all the puns, all things
that's buzzing around.
All things that's buzzing. This is like, oh my gosh, I have a bee costume.
Oh.
I can't believe an excuse to wear my bee costume, and I forgot.
Well, this I think is more appropriate because, you know, you're queen bee here at the bazaar.
And this is a T-shirt that you sell here.
Yes, we do.
So if you have queen bees in your life, yeah, you're right. So we're going to start with Alma because you are the founder, beekeeper, all things Sarasota Honey Company, and welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about Sarasota Honey Company.
So we are a family-owned business, and we work with individuals with special needs. A lot of them are beekeepers. Like this is Michelle here. She's been with me forever. And
what is forever? She's like a baby.
Oh my gosh! Why is she's like this little? How about that?
Wow.
She's at least a few feet shorter, I guess. But yeah, so Michelle's a beekeeper, and she helps runs the store. I mean, she is my right-hand woman here.
How does that make you feel?
Amazing.
It's a big responsibility.
Yeah, we call her Princess Bee.
She needs her own shirt.
Oh,
we need to have a princess shirt made for you. And so you got into this. I remember the story, but tell our audience.
So many moons ago, I had some health issues going on, and my way of coping with those issues was to have a victory garden. The garden wasn't getting pollinated. So we were having to have a victory garden, or we were going to do a victory garden, and it was hand pollinating my stuff.
Okay, what's a victory garden?
So back in World War II time, people would have a victory garden to help with the war and supplies and stuff. So because I was dealing with a cancer diagnosis, I was going to have my own victory garden, victory over the health.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, and so the garden wasn't getting pollinated. There weren't enough bees. I was hand pollinating my crop with little brushes and Q-tips, and I don't know, it was weird. And at the end of the season, we only had enough for a small salad, like tiny salad. And my husband says, "Eat the salad slow. It's the most expensive salad we'll ever have in our lives." And that's the aha moment. I bit into that cherry tomato, and I had not tasted a tomato like that since my grandmother's garden. And I was like, light bulb moment. Grandmother always had bees in her garden, so in come the bees. And then at the other way of me coping with what I was dealing with was to continue my work with young adults with special needs out of my work for home. And Michelle was one of them. And then slowly our young adults became beekeepers. And when the bees overcame the house, like the equipment and everything, got rid of all the furniture, then they replaced it with bee boxes. And my husband's like, just because you put lace over that thing doesn't make it an end table. But come springtime, all the furniture was gone because I needed the boxes for the bees. And I would joke, most women want diamonds and pearls. I just want bugs. And he's like, well, your bugs are expensive, and we got to figure something out. So I asked him, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? And he says, well, what do you love? And I said, I love my bees and I love my young adults with special needs. He said, then marry them. So then
this is an important life lesson right here.
Yeah.
We always talk about, and I feel like our community here inside the bazaar is here because they're following their passion. They're doing what's in their heart, and it truly is what makes everybody in here special.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what we love about being here at the bazaar. I mean, a lot of times people are asking, how's it going? I'm like, it is going fabulous. We love the community here. I mean, you could not ask for a better team, and everyone gets along.
And you're following your dream.
Oh, absolutely.
And before we go into all the different types of honey that you have, we're going to come over to Michelle. Hi.
Hi.
So why did you want to be a beekeeper?
Because I was going through some issues, and I got with Alma, and she letting me go in the beehives with her.
She was like a superhero. A lot of people are intimidated by
I wouldn't
going
go
into
in.
bees.
I would be so scared.
Yeah.
So not only are you learning like this amazing life skill, but you're very brave.
But there's 3 C's that I always say: cool, calm, and collected.
Very
go with
good
the bees.
advice. Very
Yeah.
good. So when you go in with them, you need to be like in your Zen moment, and that's probably why they respond so well to you and don't swarm all over you, because you are the 3 C's.
There was this one time, I have to just briefly, I had a lot of life stuff going on one December, and that's typically what sometimes we have to feed the bees. And so I went in there with Michelle, and I just had a lot of life stuff happening. You know, the bees chased me out of the yard. I had to go back into my vehicle and shut the door.
They only wanted you.
And
Yes.
she was like Snow White with the little birds, feeding the bees and taking care of them. And then
That's
I tried to
amazing.
step out of the vehicle to kind of give her a little more instruction. And they went after me again, and I had to shut the vehicle again. And it's like little like la da da, because she had the vibe. I had to go get acupuncture for like 3 weeks before I could go into the yard
And
to
that's
chill
why
out.
she's our princess, Princess Bee. I love that. I love that. And you came to the bazaar, and you love working here.
Yes.
Yes, and you're enjoying it. So you get a little bit of a different work life. So one day you're out with the bees, and the other day you're in here selling the products.
Yep.
And then there's some days she's bottling it and helping me label it. So yeah, or she's at the markets with her mom. So yeah, she's all around.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
what is your favorite honey product that you have here?
Our allergy blend.
The allergy blend. Which one is that?
So that's one of our regular honeys here. Oops. We're bringing some more in a minute. Oh yeah, that's in there too. So yeah,
Yes.
that's yeah.
The raw allergy blend honey.
Mhm.
And you have all sorts of different types of honey. Do you want to explain a little bit about how that works?
We have our cinnamon honey, which is vanilla,
Madagascar vanilla
Madagascar vanilla,
and Ceylon cinnamon.
and cinnamon. And I love it over chocolate ice cream
Ooh.
and yams.
And yams? Oh, wow,
Sweet
that would be a
potato.
wonderful combination.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't wait to try that. That sounds delicious. And you like the allergy one. And tell me if I'm making things up. Allergy ones change through the seasons, or they're specific for the allergy in where you are?
So you want to have the honey that's where you frequent, not necessarily where you live, but where you frequent. Because I've sold beach honey to someone that lived on Longboat, and she's like, it's not helping. Like, do you only stay on Longboat? She goes twice a week to Cattlemen to take care of grandbabies. And I was like, okay, we put her on the allergy blend honey, and she's fine. So our niche has always been that we represent different parts of Sarasota, Manatee, and Charlotte County. But we had too many people that were real estate agents or contractors, law enforcement. Hey, we're all over town. What's good for us? So we make the allergy blend honey. So, and we don't charge a penny more for it, even though it's more labor intensive to make. And I tell folks all the time, they're like, well, does it really work? Well, the theory behind, or what we see about the allergy blend, is by subjecting your body to the local pollen, you learn how to fight it internally. So when you come in contact with that in nature, you already know how to handle it.
So that makes sense. So it's basically building up your immune system.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wonderful.
And it's our best seller. For every 1 jar of the other, I do 3 jars of allergy
That's
blend.
amazing.
So we're always having to make that.
And this is the big breaking news, right?
Yes.
That we have?
Yeah, the strawberries.
Strawberry jam. So not only do you do honey, but you also produce some amazing jams.
Yes. So after Hurricane Irma, we quickly learned we had to diversify as a business because, you know, if a hurricane wipes out our beehives, we need something to fall back on. So our jams and our old Florida farm products have low sugars, no MSGs, no corn syrup, low sodiums. And right now we are up to our ears with strawberries. Oh my gosh, so many strawberries. And so we have the strawberry jam. And for just this month, or while supplies last, only at the bazaar.
Okay, folks, you heard it here. If you love strawberries, who doesn't love strawberries? I love strawberries. And what
We
else
got-
are you? Oh,
We got strawberry jalapeno and strawberry rhubarb.
so 3 different strawberry jam flavors.
Yeah, so this is only while supplies last, and only here at the bazaar can you get the strawberry jalapeno and the strawberry rhubarb, because we've got so many strawberries that people are blessing with us. Oh my gosh, we are jamming like you would not believe.
We're
We
jamming here.
totally
Jamming
were
with jam.
jamming that song out. And then Chef Mitch, I understand, is going to be doing something special with the strawberry rhubarb.
I can't wait. I can't
I'm
wait
so
for that.
excited.
So I love how Alma gives Chef Mitch over at Hamlet's Eater. She always gives him a challenge like, I'm going to give you this. What are you going to make with it? And I love that because he is so creative and so talented. And he does, like me, if you gave that to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I don't know what else to do with jam. But he will make scones, or he will do a dessert, or he will use it for a meat marinade. I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah, he does a lot of really creative things.
I'm looking forward to hearing what Chef Mitch does with the rhubarb.
And you sell other things here. So you have the honeys, you have the jams, you have amazing salad dressings. You also have a lot of cute, like, bee-themed things. The little tea towels. I love these.
Yeah.
Sweet as can be. Lots of different.
We have creams.
What are these?
So these are our face and body creams. And they're all natural. I mean, we have folks that are Mennonite or Amish that have read our ingredients. They're like, yes, we can use that. So I was surprised to see, and then they started sending more people, so I was surprised to have that following, and I'm trying to get them to come to the bazaar.
So this is a lotion?
Yeah, it's a face and body cream in one, yeah. And
here's the tester.
Leaves.
You have lots of different flavors.
Yeah, we have citrus, which is our bestseller, and then we have a lavender, and we use lavender flowers from Provence, and I'm so excited. I'll be going to Provence this summer. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for our lavender honey and to get lavender straight from the source.
So you will go over there and bring back lavender?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Your lavender honey's over there.
It's springtime, so we have organic lavender honey.
So a lot of your honeys are seasonal. Like, can you get this all year round? Or
the lavender, yes, you can get year round. The only things that are seasonal right now are the jams, because like I said, we have a lot of farmer friends and they over bless us. Like, hey, I put some strawberries in your trailer, thinking, okay, just one little flat. Yeah, we had 10 flats. And like that was just one experience.
That's
just
cool.
one from
That's
one
a fun surprise.
Yeah. Well, that's so much my husband. It's like, when are we gonna do all this? Jamming.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we do have a lavender honey, and it is so fabulous. I like to do an herbs chicken or do herb tofu for my dad, and then we put the lavender honey on top because my dad's vegan, and it's so yummy. And we also like to do lavender lemonade in the springtime,
that
or
sounds good.
if I'm hanging with my sister, it's
lavender,
little
mojito.
Exactly. Lemon drop martinis.
And one of the things that I want to recommend that people follow you on Facebook, because you do a lot of recipes.
I do.
So not only is she telling you about the products on Facebook, but she has a whole bunch of and they're interesting. They're not like just your regular recipes. They're unique. They're cool. They're developed by you, and they have like that little extra specialness because they use your honey or your jam products.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just many ways that we can do it, like this with the strawberry jalapeno. We'll use it just as we do with our raspberry jalapeno. We're going to cook some up, make it and use it and toss some chicken wings in there and bake them. It's going to be delicious.
Yum.
Yeah.
And I know one of my mom's favorite things, I don't know where they are, but she is obsessed with the honey sticks.
Yes.
She carries those around. No, not those. They're the ones that you put in, this honey spoons.
Yes.
Where she carries, thank you, Susie. So I know my, hi Mom. I know that she carries these around. They're honey stirrers, and so she has these in her purse at all times. So when she goes to a restaurant, she can like add her own into it. So these are just, and what a great little hostess gift too.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything in here is such a great hostess gift. But these are wonderful. Everything you have is wonderful. And the shop itself is so adorable. You can only see a glimpse of it here, but she is a perfect fit for the bazaar because, as you know, the bazaar is, Sarasota's best gift shop. And they're a huge part of why we get that title every year because your products they're hard to give, though.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because you want to keep it for yourself, So you kind of got to buy, one for someone, one for yourself.
And that's why we have specials. So you're right about that. So like our creams are 16 or 2 for 27. So that way you can get one for yourself and give one away.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So anything else that I'm missing or that you want to add?
No.
Did I cover everything?
Yes.
Did we do a good job?
Yes.
Yeah,
Anything
I think
else?
so. I think we're good.
We got it. If you have more questions, you can always put the questions in Facebook, but better yet, come in and meet Alma and Michelle of the Sarasota Honey Company and meet the entire Bazaar family. There are 40 members of the Bazaar family that are here. Well, they're not all here all the time, but most of them are. And you can come and meet the artists while they're creating art, the curators, and learn why they pick something out for their boutique. We have plants, we have jewelry, we have clothing. We got it all here, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got it all. And you know what else? This is important that people know about this. This Friday, we are staying open late. Did y'all know we are open till 7 p.m.? So this is a rare once a month opportunity where you can come into the bazaar. And somebody made fun of us on Facebook because we call this Bazaar After Dark, and someone's like, it's not dark yet. We really probably should have said Bazaar After Hours, but hey, we're open and it is going to be so much fun. The bazaar shops will stay open till 7. Music from 5 to 8 outside in our courtyard. Blue Star Band will be rocking the house, and Hamlet's Eatery will be open for dinner. You do not want to miss all that. And this Saturday is our third Saturday Limelight Market. That is one of my favorite days of the year. Not just because it's a great opportunity to support local, but all right, I'm giving you a warning. You ready? Are y'all ready to see this? Oh my gosh, look at that face. Can you believe this puppy? This puppy needs a home.
So cute.
So cute. And look at all the other little puppies they're bringing.
Aww. Oh my God.
I know. It's hard to believe that these puppies are looking for a home. Even if you're not ready to add to your family, this is a great chance to help them socialize and there's nothing better as therapy than puppy kisses. Then, next Saturday, March 22nd, we are having a small dog meetup, 30 pounds and under, with an off-leash area. So you can come bring your dogs, let them run around, make friends, and then we will be having a costume contest. I don't know what time that's going to be at. I'll have to let y'all know. But we are doing a doggy costume contest. Maybe we can talk Sarasota Honey Company into helping us out with a prize for that. No pressure. Let's see, what else do we have going on here at the bazaar? We have Saturday, March 29th at 6 p.m. The Music Compound is putting on the entire album of U2 Joshua Tree. The bazaar shops will not be open for that event. There is a $10 cover charge from Music Compound, and Hamlet's Eatery will be open for dinner. They were here last year with a different ensemble, and it was amazing. I know this one's going to be equally amazing. Then April 5th, we have our Young Entrepreneur Market, one of everybody's favorite events of the year. This is the 6th time we're doing it. We will have 20 of the youngest entrepreneurs in town selling their wares, anything from things they've made, baked, created, curated, you name it, it's here. And then live music all day from the young students at Music Compound. That is going to be so much fun. And I am like uber excited about this event. Saturday, April 12th, come dressed in your best Helen. Do y'all remember Helen? Michelle probably is like, who the heck is that? So, you have no idea who Helen is, do you?
No.
Do you?
I do.
Okay, so
I do.
come on, knock on my door. Take a step that is new.
You remember that
You're
one?
not helping me out
Yeah.
here. I have a terrible voice. So Three's Company.
Me too.
Google Three's Company. Come dressed as your best Helen. That is going to be just a super fun, crazy event. We just have... Sign up for our emails. There are so many events. We're always doing something special. We're always doing something fun. And even on a regular day like today where there's not extra things planned, it's always extra special just to be here and come hang out with us. So thank you, ladies,
Thank you
for
for
coming in
having us.
early. Thanks
you.
for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Come meet Sarasota Honey Company. Come meet the rest of the Bazaar family. We hope to see you. Have a fabulous week.